Hello, my beautiful Kawaiians. How y'all doing today? Hopefully everybody's having an awesome day. I don't really know how I'm gonna start this video and make my arguments and things, but I'm starting to notice something, and it's really weird. And I ain't playing the victim, and I don't want any pity, and I'm not playing none of that. I'm not trying to be a problematic, but first of all, let's do some makeup. This is, I'm finding my happy space in this makeup box because it just makes me happy. I went to school to GUTI, Goody, which is closed down now, RIP, to Miss Patty, who was the owner of the school. They shut the school down when she died on the day that I graduated cosmetology school. So it's such a bittersweet moment. So I am doing makeup, and I've always found my joy in beauty. Not because I think looking like a woman is what being a woman is about, but I also think it's about characteristics and how you live your life and how you treat people and how you think, and about how you express yourselves and how you express your feelings and how you scream and how you laugh. I think all that has to do with transgender being a woman. And I've noticed that people believe in everything but trans people. Have y'all noticed lately I've been going straight in with red? It's the color of love, but it's also the color of fieriness and expression and boldness, rage, anger. Red represents a lot of things. Roses. I express myself through color and clothes and makeup a lot. I'm an expressive person, like women. And what I meant to say about, like, everybody believes in everything but transgenderism is because everything in today's society, everybody understands and everybody believes, and everything, it all applies until it becomes to transgender people. And I'm gonna give you a lot of examples because now it's getting annoying. Like, I really feel like people is just challenging us. Like, they're just upset that we reprogrammed our own minds and we figured it out. We figured out that we have a brain and we can use it how the fuck we want to. And we figured out that it's a very thin line in between a male and female. And people try to make it seem like it's a huge difference between male and female. Like, we're identifying with a alien or a toilet. Like, no, we're simply identifying with the person next to us. Doesn't matter if they're male or female. All male characteristics are typical. Men usually or typically have a bigger head. Men usually or typically have broader shoulders. Men usually or typically have a flat chest. But you know there's such thing as gynecomastia and man boobs, right? You know males can breastfeed, right? Y'all didn't know that. Y'all know we was all born and we all started off in the womb as female, right? And then we later later developed into males. You know we all came from a female, right? Let me give y'all some examples of everything. People believe in everything until it comes to transgenders. And I'm going to start with the Black Lives Matter movement. I'm sorry. Black Lives Matter until it comes to transgenders. I like that. It's my third eye. A lot of times when I make beauty mistakes like that, like I just did that on my nose, I don't correct it. Like, that was my subconscious mind creating another form of beauty. Like I did my mole on accident. That's like the same thing, so I'm gonna keep that there. It looks pretty to me for some reason. Black Lives Matter until it comes to transgenders. I've had a friend, and she wasn't really my friend, but she was around and I was around, and she's passed away, and she got into a fight at a nightclub, and long story short, she got hit by a car shortly after. Several people at the nightclub said she was pushed in front of the car. Other people said she wasn't. There was about 4 different newspaper articles on who hit her and who didn't. First they said it was a woman who hit her, then they said it was a man, then they said it was a white man, then they said it was a Mexican lady, then they said she walked in front of the car, then they said she was pushed. It's so many different stories. And guess what? She didn't matter to no black person I've seen yet. Nobody cared. So many black people said that they seen that girl get pushed. However, nobody did anything about it. Oh, science? I believe in science. Okay. Science states that science literally states that there's more to gender makeup and sexual makeup than X and X and XY chromosomes, but nobody does the research. They stop right there. Science also says that transgenders form their identity in the womb. They say maybe the mom has been exposed to too much estrogen or such, things like that. And everybody believes in science. Every time you don't believe something, you want a scientific explanation for it. But when they give you a scientific explanation for transgenders, they don't believe it. They're like, I don't get it. There was this video called The Science of Transgenders. And they was talking about transgender children. And this girl says, well, most transgender get it wrong because most girls are tomboyish when they grow up. And when girls are being tomboyish when they grow up, they're just being girls. But when boys grow up feminine, they're copying girls. So you didn't think that the little girls that was playing football wasn't copying the boys? Okay. Wow. And y'all be calling men misogynistic. They didn't believe it. They believed every other aspect of science until science explained them about transgenders, and they said, no, that's not how it works. I disagree. Then why did you come here for a scientific explanation? Their favorite thing to say is, I don't understand. That's not an argument. Oh, I don't understand, so it can't be real. There's no such thing as transgender. Oh, there is. We didn't make up the word. Do y'all think we went and make up the word? Do you think y'all act like I made the dictionary and made the word transgender and printed out and inserted myself into that? Why is it that everybody understand everything and they can go with every explanation? Like when you're little, you don't know 2 + 2 = 4. No matter how many times anybody explains it to you. But when you get older, you believe it. Why do you believe it? Because it's plausible. 2, 2, 4. Okay. Why do y'all think for 1 second that every male has the same genetic makeup and every female have the same genetic makeup? Do y'all not realize that somehow, some way, some guys can have female brains or even uteruses, and some girls even have testes in their bodies and they never know it until they're dead? And they study the parts when people are pass away. A lot of people don't know that. Why can't we use science and protests and movements to validate every aspect of our lives except transgenders? And then it becomes false. And they don't matter anymore. This girl said, I love what God loves. Adam and Eve. He destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah. He hates gay people. I love what God loves. God must love straight people because he loves Adam and Eve. He kicked their ass out the garden too. Don't be so sure of your salvation over minds, Christians. Literally the Bible's opening statement was, I'll kick y'all straight people ass out the garden too. That's literally how the Bible started. That's in Genesis. That was in the beginning of time. The Lord kicked y'all asses out of the garden. So don't be so sure of your salvation over mine. Yeah, well, he destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah. Well, he kicked Adam and Eve ass out of the garden too when they did wrong. All sins is equal. You can't be a better sinner than me. Why would God love what God loves us all, baby. He made us all. Do y'all not realize that how many ancient kings, when you look at ancient Egyptians, ancient kings and queens, but mostly kings, because shit was kind of sexist back in the day, I guess. Literally all of them had on makeup. Science cannot explain the human brain. Like, we're not dogs. Like, look at dogs. Okay, look at the male and female dog. You would never know the difference between a male and a female dog unless you see their genitals. You can't say, well, female dogs don't bark as loud and female dogs don't do this. No, they do the same things. They literally look exactly the same. Go get a male dog and get a female dog. They look the fucking same. We're not dogs. We have a brain to look at and express ourselves how we want to. See, when you have a female dog, it's up to the human to dress it like a female or make it pink or dye its hair pink or whatever. But guess what? You can get a male dog and put a pink sweater on it. I guarantee you the dog's not going to tell you no because it's a guy dog. Like, there's no fucking such thing as a guy dog anyways. What am I talking about? Y'all are weird. It's like a double standard when it comes to male and females, but it's a triple standard when it comes to transgenders. Like, everything goes out the window when it comes to transgenders. Oh, let me go ask a scientist. A scientist sits there and explains to you the science behind transgender, and you're like, no, I don't believe that. Black Lives Matter until the transgender is killed, and guess what? She's yesterday's trash. She probably tricked somebody anyways. Sick of her. Oh, little girls are acting like boys. Oh, they're just being girls. Your little boy's acting like a girl. He needs to stop copying off the girls. He's gay. All transgenders and feminine people ain't gay. Like, we're not copying. Our genetic makeup and how we're born does not determine shit. Our brains do. We have brains, people. We're more than hormones. We're more than titties. We're more than dicks. We're more than vaginas. We are more. Like, why do y'all want to be cut down to y'all body parts, knowing good and well we have a spirit, we have a spirit, we have a brain, we have a mind, and we have a soul. That's 4 different people in one, if you ask me. What makes you sure that just because you're physically a female on earth, or you was born a female, what makes you think that all those align up with female? When most spiritual healers and people describes their past life or who they was in their past life, You would rarely hear a woman say she was a woman. Usually it's like she's like a man in a past life, or if you believe in that such. But I hate to be the one to tell you, but whatever you believe in is true. It's all true. Never deny anyone's beliefs. So this girl says, y'all don't need to be using our bathroom because there's Jewish women and Muslims in there. And Muslims ain't supposed to let men see their faces. Do them bitches pee out their faces? Because it seems to me like I can use the bathroom and still have my face covered up, and nobody has to see my face to use the bathroom. I'm not trying to be rude to Muslims or anybody who wears a whatever, but you're not using the bathroom out your face. You don't have to show anybody your face in the back. That didn't make any sense. It was the craziest argument I've ever heard. And it was crazy that even their beliefs conquered our beliefs. Like, their beliefs is believable and their beliefs have to be respected. But when it comes to us and our beliefs, it doesn't have to be respected. It seems to me like you can't show your face in public or to God, then you shouldn't be in public. I'm sorry. You don't belong in public then. You need to be at home with your face covered up. Because I love my face. I'll be damned if I cover it up. That's my belief. But I respect your belief. And guess what? I can't wait to go in public and use the women's restroom again. Every time I go in public, I make it a point to use the women's restroom. If I have to. Because that's what I'm going in there to. I gotta pee. It don't matter where I'm going. And guess what? If I walk into a women's bathroom and it's filled with women and I can't use the bathroom at that moment and I gotta pee, guess what? I'm going in the men's restroom. I don't care. And vice versa. When you gotta go, you gotta go. Y'all still stuck on elementary school. But you're a man. You cannot share spaces with us. We're terrified. We need protection. From you. Girl, you can look up my record 1,000 times. I promise you ain't no sexual assault or rape on there. The fuck? My thing don't even stand up hard enough to assault somebody. But we're gonna be doing the scissors just like you would with any other girl. It's gonna be extra thing down there. It ain't gonna penetrate. It's gonna be sitting there stupid limb. Like a 102-year-old man. I've been grown beyond and past that. Like, y'all are crazy. Do y'all like this look? This purple and orange look is kind of like giving me... Who is purple and green? I feel like a superhero. It don't matter. Me, I'm purple and green. Let's get some yellow going. Y'all know yellow is my favorite color. Just talk to me, y'all. Why do y'all think that? When I say talk to you, leave it in the comments. If it's really ignorant, I won't respond. But just leave in the comments on what you think about that. Like, why don't everybody understand everything and they go along with it? The reason you go along with it is because you don't understand it. You have no choice but to go along with it. But you go along with every other aspect of life that people teach you until they teach you about transgender people. And then there's no such thing. And no, that's not how it works. No. A man is a man and a woman is a woman. None of us was born men and women. We was born babies. You're taught how to be a woman. Men are taught how to be men. Dads are taught how to be dads. Hard workers are taught how to be hard workers. Scientists are taught how to be scientists. Even the way I speak right now, my female voice, and I can sound as fast as I want. I was taught to speak like a woman. I was taught from talking to other women. I didn't copy off of anybody to hear my voice to make me sound like that when I want to talk like a woman. I'm not copying off of nobody. This is how I sound, for real. And we, as human beings, have to realize that nothing's set in stone for a woman or a man. There's nothing set in stone. If that was the case, then women wouldn't have the right to vote right now. If that was the case, then there wouldn't be any transgenders right now. Everybody would be masculine men. I can assure you that there's nothing new about transgenders. We're not new. We are not new. When I pray to my ancestors, I ask for help and guidance from my transgender ancestors to help guide me and pave me the way to being an awesome, righteous, upstanding woman. Oh, but a woman is an adult female. The dictionary says, okay. And you automatically believed it and you went with it. But I'm sitting up here telling you that that's not true. Or anybody else can. Science can sit up and tell you whatever you believe in, tell you that's not true and you don't believe it. According to your own beliefs. Everybody does it. We believe what's believable. That's fine. What do y'all think about this look? I think I'm gonna stop right there. I love this look. I always tell you, instead of eyeshadow and instead of foundation, you always want to put a shimmery or something one coat lighter than your complexion under your eyebrows, and it just gives you this pop highlight foundation effect, and it makes you look like you have makeup on your entire face. I didn't copy any women to know that. I just tried it. I didn't have to see a woman put gold. I don't have to see anybody put gold on their face to copy them. I just tried it myself. Now, my sister's been wearing box braids my whole life. I maybe copied them a little bit, but at the same time, I just naturally got it like them. It wasn't copying. It's they did it and I did it. Shit. Just like every other woman in the world. One woman said she had the right to vote and she voted, and everybody else did. Duh. That green just goes with that gold so well in between that red. See how I did it though? Just a splash. Y'all like this look? Thank you for doing makeup with me today. Y'all have an awesome day. Make sure you click like and subscribe. And let me know what you want to talk about in the comments. Hopefully everyone here loves transgender. I am a transgender woman and this is a transgender channel. There will not be any hate here. I don't want it. I want love. I love love, and I attract love, and thank you, and hopefully you do too. If you don't, say it. If you're not attracting love, just repeat to yourself, I attract love. I am attracting love. I am a lover. Y'all have an awesome day. Mwah.